This week on Council Bluffs News, big plans. See what the Rotary Club of Council Bluffs and the Parks and Rec Department are planning to do for Fairmont Park. New playground. Iowa School for the Deaf opens a new space for its students to play. See what makes it different than ordinary play equipment. And helping out. Students on the Iowa Western campus donate hundreds of food items to Mom's Place. Find out how these students help during the holiday season. That and more, all in this week's Council Bluffs News. Hello and welcome to this week's Council Bluffs News. I'm Marie Zeitner. A park that has seen fire and is overrun with underbrush is getting a makeover. November 20th, the Parks and Recreation Department and Rotary Club of Council Bluffs announced Fairmont Park will start renovation within the next 2 months with a first ever feature for the city. Take a trip to Fairmont Park and it seems more like a forest.
Right now, as you drive through it, it's all wooded and a little bit ominous.
So, the City of Council Bluffs decided to raise $1 million to restore this century-old park.
We're just about there.
In light of its 100th anniversary, the Rotary Club of Council Bluffs announces a donation of $100,000 to the project November 20th.
We wanted to come up with a community service project that would be worthy of 100 years of existence of the club.
The plan, called Return to Fairmont Park, includes the city's first water playground with a plaza.
Features water jets that shoot up from the ground, they fall down from fixtures, they spin around, they go in rotation. They're activated by a little thing that kids push.
Before the water playground goes in on the eastern side of the park, all the underbrush mixed in with the trees will be taken out starting this winter.
We also will be doing some signage to get people there, to educate people about the park. Another important piece is connecting some of the trails. We'll be building some trails as part of this.
The park was once a local hotspot in the 20th century. Restoring that type of landmark is the kind of project the Rotary Club of Council Bluffs wants to be a part of.
The thought of restoring this historic park back to its kind of former glory years was something that we really thought would be something that would be good for the club, good for the community.
And the city has hopes families will return to Fairmont Park and enjoy all the new features.
We think this is what's going to make a new generation of memories in Fairmont Park.
Return to Fairmont Park will occur in phases, with the water playground and plaza as the focus for the first. The restoration of the woodland area is expected to begin this winter and continue through the spring. If all goes according to plan, the water playground will be mostly complete by the end of next fall. The first Mayor's Breakfast for Matt Walsh takes place at Ameristar Casino and Hotel November 20th. The Council Bluffs Chamber of Commerce hosts the breakfast every year as a State of the City address. Mayor Walsh highlights projects taken on over the past year and talks about some things on the agenda for 2015.
We're looking at redevelopment of West Broadway. We have consultants hired doing that analysis. So that will start to take shape in 2015.
Playland Park redevelopment is another big project for next year, consisting of 450 housing units, possible condominiums, and 2 commercial office buildings. Mayor Walsh also hands out 2 awards for outstanding achievement to Pat Miller of Public Works and Chief Building Official Steve Carmichael. The city is looking at more development on West Broadway. Here's Community Development Director Don Gross with more.
I want to talk about 2 little projects on West Broadway. First is a project that is in for permitting at the corner of 22nd and West Broadway, the southeast corner. It's a vacant parcel. Somebody is proposing to build a 5,000 square foot 3-bay center there. To my understanding, it will be occupied by a telephone business, a financial business, and maybe a small restaurant. Overall, it's about a $500,000 investment. I've looked at the building. It's a very attractive building, and I think it will be a nice addition. The other thing is I really can't announce the name, but we have had conversations with another financial institution looking at the corner of 20th and Broadway on the northeast side. There's 2 houses that have been used for commercial businesses and over the years, and there's a laundromat. That would all be removed and a new facility constructed. And again, that would be a nice looking facility and a great addition for West Broadway. I think this would probably be the 3rd project that has happened since, the Hy-Vee project. So when you do a major project like Hy-Vee and what went on with that bank, you see other things happen in and around that because they want to be part of that action.
Students at Iowa School for the Deaf will be able to enjoy playtime outside even more. The school has a new playground as of November 21st, where kids can now have fun without the restrictions they had before. A new place for kids to play. Iowa School for the Deaf opens its new playground for elementary students November 21st.
Our entire school showed up, and we had some little kids participate in this ceremony to thank our donors.
5 organizations donated money to build the special playground.
It's about a $180,000 project, all made possible through private funds.
Iowa School for the Deaf designed the new equipment with several considerations for its students.
We have some blind deaf children now, so they really need to feel the ground, to feel the grass, to feel the different transitions as they walk around the playground to help them know where they are.
And with nearly half of the students wearing hearing devices, the new play area is safer. This playground is made with less plastic because the static electricity it would create could cause damage to the cochlear implants the students wear.
To avoid that happening in the past, we had our children take off the cochlear implants or take off their hearing aids, and then they had no access to that sound and language on the playground.
Instead of pea gravel, where hearing devices are easily lost, the new surface is flat and soft, so even disabled children can explore.
We also used some colors in the playground that our children with low vision could detect some certain blues and yellows, so they could appreciate some different colors outside.
The different features even help students challenge themselves and gain independence.
We have some equipment where they can reach and build their upper arm strength, which we didn't have before either. We have many children who have balance issues, and there's some different stepping stones that they're going to be able to be on. It's really going to challenge them.
School officials say it's a safe risk for students with the soft surfacing.
We knew that we were going to need this playground because the needs of our children changed when they've got the cochlear implants, and we're seeing so many more special needs children now that need different equipment on the playground.
Iowa School for the Deaf started plans for the playground 3 years ago. A new playground for preschool kids also opened in the fall of last year. Now to news around the Bluffs. Shaped by the hair company Hair Salon, 22 years of operation, appointments by phone at 323-6686. The Council Bluffs Fire Department is teaming up with Puppy Jake Foundation, a nonprofit organization that provides therapy dogs to wounded veterans. In order to help a veteran in Southwest Iowa get a dog, firefighters set up a fundraiser November 20th at T's Bar on the 100 block of West Broadway.
We're going to pay for the whole dog, and the whole dog through Puppy Jake Foundation and all the therapy dogs. If you look around, it costs $18,000 to $25,000 to supply a therapy dog for a veteran or for anybody that needs a therapy dog.
The fire department is selling t-shirts for $15 to raise the money. You can purchase them at the Credit Information System located at 225 South Main Street, as well as Billy's 66 gas station on 27th and West Broadway. The fundraiser will continue until all the money has been raised for a therapy dog. Gingerbread houses are now on display at the Canesville Tabernacle. November 22nd, an official ribbon cutting opens the holiday season.
This year's theme, Christmas Blessings, promises to hold all the appeal and enjoyment of the seasons past, and we hope to increase our presence in the community by touching even more guests with the holiday ambiance of the decorated historical log structure.
A children's choir from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints performs 2 songs. This is the 10th year for the gingerbread house display at the Tabernacle. The Union Pacific Railroad Museum celebrates National Heritage Month November 22nd. Walter Echo Hawk is a member of the Pawnee tribe and speaks about the relationship the tribe had with the Union Pacific when the first transcontinental railroad was being built in the 1860s.
The Pawnees provided warriors and Army scouts to protect the railroad during the time that it was being built. And the railroad needed to be guarded, you know, as it was going through hostile Indian territory through Nebraska and into Wyoming.
Echo Hawk explains how the Pawnees received military pay as they fought for the railroad and the decline of the tribe after the railroad was built. Local authors gather at the Council Bluffs Public Library to meet fans and sell books November 23rd. 16 set up booths with their most popular novels available for purchase. This is a once-a-year chance for the public to meet with local authors. Coming up on Council Bluffs News, students from Iowa Western donate food to Mom's Place in Council Bluffs. And next, it's Christmas season at the historic General Dodge House. Corey Nelson joins us in studio to talk about some upcoming events.
It's our 50th anniversary this year, so our theme is Golden Memories, and so a lot of new gold decorations.
Schedule your campus visit today. Iowa Western. The world is waiting.
Hey everybody! Heart disease affects 1 in every 3 women in America, but you can fight back. There's no time to lose. Mothers, sisters, daughters, families, and friends, it's time to shout louder, stand stronger, and demand change. Let's go!
To the Batmobile. Dang it.
To the invisible jet!
Dang it.
Together, we can put an end to heart disease. It's time to go red for women. I could use your help. Yeah! Learn more from the American Heart Association at www.goredforwomen.org.
Body language can tell you all sorts of things. Like someone is having a stroke. Know the sudden signs. Learn fast. Face drooping, arm weakness, speech difficulty. Time to call 911 and get them to a hospital immediately. Learn the body language and spot a stroke fast.
This is the moment I knew. His future had no boundaries.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
Welcome back to Council Bluffs News. I'm Marie Zeitner. Joining me in studio today is Corey Nelson from the historic General Dodge House. Thanks for being here, Corey.
You're very welcome.
All right, and the historic General Dodge House always has something going on the holiday season, so tell me about some things that are going on.
Okay, well, it's our 50th anniversary this year, so our theme is Golden Memories, and so a lot of new gold decorations, and a lot of the trees have tied in gold with their theme, so it's a beautiful, beautiful sight in both homes.
And that is kicking off when?
We kick that off November 25th, and that lasts until December 31st. So it's about a 5-week Christmas season to give people time to come and enjoy.
Okay, and you guys also have a new event this year.
We do, brand new. The General's Ladies decided to do a Breakfast with Santa event, and that is Saturday, December 6th. Begins at 9 a.m. We do ask for reservations for that ahead of time so we know who's coming. But it's a chance for your children or grandchildren, and even young at heart, if you're so inclined, to come visit with Santa, have a nice little continental breakfast, see the trees, have some crafts, and then do a nice picture opportunity, hopefully weather permitting, in front of one of our antique sleighs on the grounds.
Okay, and another event that you guys do every year, though, is Day with the Dodges.
We do. So I came in costume today for you, and Day with the Dodges is something we've done for probably about, oh gosh, maybe 5 or 6 years, 6, 7 years, something like that. And it's a Sunday. It's December 14th from 1 to 4, and it's a costume character day where we have numerous characters scattered throughout the Dodge house in costume. So we have a General Dodge character, we have the front door maid, we have the cook in the kitchen, fancy ladies, and they're just there to answer questions and really give a unique flavor to the house. It just adds a lot, especially for children's memories. It makes them really remember visiting the Dodge house during the Christmas season.
And someone who has never been there during the holiday season, they might be surprised at how many trees they see, right?
We have a lot of trees, a lot of decorations. The house is dripping with decorations, you could say. We have about 20 trees throughout both of our homes, and we have everything from your 5- and 6-foot trees to your 10- and 12-foot trees. The decorations are new every single year, and so for the trees, it's something you can come back to every year and see a different theme, different look, and maybe get some ideas for your own house. Since we do start relatively early, there's time for everybody else, and it's a great time. It's a good way to get to into the Christmas season, and it's a great way to see the Dodge house and get your Christmas into.
All right, we'll have to check it out this December. So thanks, Corey, for being here.
Thank you so much.
Stick around, more Council Bluffs news after the break.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money.
If you store your guns properly, I'll feel safer when I'm playing outside.
Safer when walking home.
I won't have to tell so many family members. I'm sorry.
I won't hear as many scary stories.
And I won't have to tell my kids. This isn't a drill.
Please.
Please, do it for us.
Your family, friends, and neighbors are all counting on you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. Remember, always, lock it up. Visit ncpc.org.
Create new opportunities and expand your knowledge with Iowa Western's continuing and career education.
It was really intimidating to go back to school, but Iowa Western made me really feel like I could do it.
Our goal is to help students achieve success from education to employment.
Learn more, including information on extra benefits for Iowa residents at iwcc.edu/continuing_education.
For 17 days, Iowa Western hosts a food drive on campus. November 20th, students drop off the canned and boxed goods to Mom's Place in Council Bluffs. In the season of giving, Iowa Western students donate food to Mom's Place in Council Bluffs November 20th.
We went around to different offices and picked the food items up.
With a van full of food, the group arrives at the shelter located on 15th Street.
They were looking for items such as peanut butter, rice, noodles, canned goods, vegetables.
A number of students from the Be First program at Iowa Western help unload hundreds of food items.
I think it's going to affect them really good. They'll be happy to have all this food.
Yet, even with the large amount of donations, it won't last forever. With all this food Iowa Western students donated, it will only last about 3 weeks, as Mom's Place feeds about 175 people a night. But every single donation is still appreciated.
It's a good thing that we're doing.
And the experience teaches the students a little about giving back.
It makes me want to donate again next year, you know, keep donating to people.
I think it's good service learning for our students. We try and teach them to be leaders of tomorrow. And I think by partaking in the service learning component of this, they learn to give back to the community they live in.
Iowa Western has been donating food items for the last 10 years. They host the food drive in November when it's the most needed at the shelter. More food will be donated to Mom's Place after this next event. Turkey bowling takes over the 100 block of West Broadway Friday, November 21st. The fundraiser helps the YMCA of Council Bluffs.
We raise money every year to help pay for kids to do swim lessons and youth sports and childcare. We try very hard at the Y not to turn anyone away for their inability to pay.
The turkeys used for the fundraiser will go to Mom's Place for Thanksgiving dinner. They do take a beating, but they're fine to eat after being boiled. Still to come on Council Bluffs News, meet these furry pals at the Council Bluffs Animal Shelter looking for homes, and see what's going on in our weekly events calendar. We'll be right back.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and frustration a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
At Council Plus Savings Bank, you still get personalized customer service.
We have identity-safe checking with LifeLock, identity theft protection.
You get personal mortgage lending to fit your needs now and in the future.
You get business banking with the latest technology because saving you time saves you money.
At Council Plus Savings Bank, you get people who answer when you call and local employees who are actively involved in our community. Council Plus Savings Bank, hometown banking the way it used to be.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Time now for Pets of the Week. Served by Toby Jack's Mineola Steakhouse, home of the Thursday night taco ride.
Hi, my name is Misty Bino, and I'm a volunteer with Solus, support our local animal shelter. This girl here is Fly. Fly got her name because she is a Border Collie mix, about 3 years old. Border Collies are known to be great at agility and fly ball and all kinds of things you could get her entered in if you decide to adopt her. She was found as a stray on Onawa Ave in Council Bluffs. If you are interested in adopting Fly, her file number is 2058. This beautiful German Shorthair Pointer we are calling Jasmine. Jasmine is about 6 years old. She was found on Upland Drive in Council Bluffs, and she is just a sweet girl. She's very scared in the shelter, that's why she's shaking so much, but she's very friendly. If you are interested in adopting Jasmine, her file number is 2038. This cute little guy is Sharky. Sharky is a domestic short hair, gray, about 11 weeks old. He was found as a stray on the 2700 block of Avenue E here in Council Bluffs, and he is nothing like his name. He is not a shark at all. He is a cuddly little kitten with little spurts of playfulness too. So if you are interested in adopting Sharky, his file number is 2021. This big guy here is Ronnie. Ronnie is an orange tabby domestic shorthair. Believe it or not, he is about 7 months old. He is going to be a very big cat when he gets full grown. He has been at the shelter since September 23rd, so almost 2 months now, and this guy is looking for his forever home. He was found wandering as a stray at Woodbury Apartments. If you are interested in adopting Ronnie, his file number is 1328. If you are interested in any of the cats that you've seen here today, you can come down to the Council Bluffs Animal Shelter at 2821 South 15th Street here in Council Bluffs.
Time now for our weekly events calendar. Just a reminder, trash services on Thanksgiving Day, Thursday, November 27th, will not occur. Pickups will resume Friday and Saturday. The recycling center will also be closed on the 27th and 28th for the holiday, but will reopen Saturday from 8 a.m. to noon. And yard waste collection ends Saturday, November 29th. Vegetable garden waste such as pumpkins and corn stalks can be placed with yard waste until November 29th. For more information on all of this, call CBRC at 712-328-4985. The Council Bluffs YMCA is having its annual Turkey Trot Run. This year, the free 5K run and 1 mile walk will take place at Tom Hannafin Rivers Edge Park from 9 to 11 a.m. November 27th. Enjoy a night hike at Hitchcock Nature Center Friday, December 5th from 7 to 8:30 p.m. The walk is meant to engage your senses by adjusting to the dark and hearing wildlife. Cost is $2 per person. Eat breakfast with Santa Claus at the historic General Dodge House Saturday, December 6th. At 2 morning times, breakfast will be served as Santa reads a Christmas story. Children's activities and pictures are available. Cost is $8 for adults and $5 for kids. Reserve your spot by calling 712-322-2406. Visit 4 homes in the city's historic district during the Preserve Council Bluffs Holiday Home Tour. The viewing will take place Sunday, December 7th from noon to 4 p.m. Tickets can be purchased at any Council Bluffs Hy-Vee stores. For more information on the homes, visit preservecouncilbluffs.org. Thanks for watching this week's Council Bluffs News. You can always contact us with questions or comments at cbtv@iwcc.edu, by phone at 712-325-3312, and on social media. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at CBTV17. Remember, for the latest scores and updates for local sports, tune in to the Bluff Sports Zone with JJ Davis right here on CBTV17. And we'll see you in 2 weeks as we take a break for Thanksgiving. For your Council Bluffs News, I'm Marie Zeitner.